Commissioner John Rohde with the Oklahoman. You spoke about Oklahoma earlier. Can you speak about it personally? You're the one who stood beside the city during the Hornets relocation and also during the relocation from Seattle.
Well, I guess I would say I think of it fondly. The first time I met Mayor Mick and he said he wanted a team, I said, you really ought to pursue another league. Impressed as I was by the various plans that have been adopted, it seemed as though they were building canals, rivers, brick towns, you name it, this place was building it. But then when Hurricane Katrina struck, and I spoke to George Shinn, I said, there's a place I think you ought to talk to. And he said, okay, where is that? And I showed him on a map, and he did. And Mayor Mick and Clay Bennett and the business community and everyone sort of stepped up and recognized that they were going to be, in effect, taking care of a borrowed team with a tragedy of its own that it was dealing with. And the NBA, all of our owners, our fans even, were so warmed by that enhanced greatly the opportunity for Oklahoma City to have a team. It's, I said it was a failure of ours that we were not able to persuade Seattle that there should be a new building. And we didn't like the fact that the team moved, that we approved it, but that was what happened. And Oklahoma City has not disappointed the NBA, the people of Oklahoma, or all of our owners and fans around the world.
Jason Winnick of Dallas Sports Source. Can you talk about the impact that Clay Bennett has had on this league as an NBA owner? Because he's not one who's very public, he's not in your face, he's not bombastic, he hasn't been forced by you to make any contributions to the Starbucks Coffee Fund through being fined, but he's very low profile and very few people have really heard of him.
Well, I guess I would say that I first met Clay when he was representing a limited partner with the San Antonio Spurs. So he has a good deal of NBA experience. He was the person who led the business community in hosting the Hornets when they came here. And, he ultimately made the decision, to our delight, that he would be the CEO of the team because he wanted to make sure that every sponsor was well treated, every seat was well filled. And he's been a terrific owner, and all I can say is that he's now a member of the Advisory Finance Committee, and he's the chair of the Relocation Committee. So you can tell the respect that we have for him and the other owners have for him at the league level. So it's been terrific all around.
Henry?
A question about two franchises. One is, can you comment on the status of the Grizzlies sale? And also, has anything changed in Seattle since they lost their team to make it more likely they would get another one? Or is it still where they were?
Well, I'd say the Grizzlies sale, we received a contract of sale last night that's currently being analyzed, and we're going to start both having the lawyers analyze it and go through the standard and somewhat boring process of getting all the facts we need to know for approval by the Board of Governors. So that's where we are with the Grizzlies. With Seattle, I had a visit from the mayor, Mayor McGinn. I don't remember. I guess was it yesterday? It was yesterday. It seems a long time ago. Yesterday he was in, and he explained to us they have a place that is zoned for an arena, that the land has been purchased by the party who wants to both put an arena there and buy a team, and he's securing the support of the Seattle City Council and the King County Council. And that is their hope that if there is a building going up and there is a team available, that they would float bonds to support the team. The bonds would be repaid by the additional revenue that would be generated by the arena that would be built otherwise with private funds.
David Aldridge, TNT. David, given that the Sacramento arena situation seems to have fallen apart yet again, do you see any resolution to that where that team winds up staying there? And secondly, if there was a vote now amongst the owners, do you detect that would there be a lot of support for a move to the Anaheim area?
If there was a vote now, there would be no support for a move. But I believe the ownership that says they're planning to stay there. And on other situations, I might hazard a guess or a prognostication. On this one, I'm out of the business for now.